Children learn through play. All children develop at different rates. Children with visual impairment are no different. They learn by doing. Parents are the ones who can do the most to help their child, but collaborative working among families, early years centres, nurseries and school will make a significant contribution. In producing this DVD, we aim to guide children and their families towards confidence and independence. This DVD shows many examples of how young children with visual impairment are provided with opportunity and encouragement to develop their skills. The filming takes place in a range of situations, and the film team are indebted to the young children, their families, teachers and other professionals who have allowed us to come into their homes, playgroups and nurseries to produce this DVD. We hope it will be a useful resource for families and those who work with them.
Zara Sensory Baby Class.
Zara is experiencing a multi-sensory approach in a social setting with security from the close physical presence of her parents.
Zara is lying on her back on a mat, surrounded by other babies and their parents. Zara's mum is holding both her hands and moving them alternately up and down to the ticking of the clock.
Bringing things to Ava stimulates her vision and so helps to develop her muscles as she tracks or reaches out for the toy.
Comfortable positioning and accessibility are important.
Ava is lying on her back. Her mum stretches out Ava's right arm and jiggles it to assist her to find the sensory bead curtain next to her. Ava explores it independently with her right hand. She turns her head to look at it.
A resonance board is a good place to play to get lots of sensory feedback.
Michaelan is lying on his back on a resonance board with metal bowls, a textured ball, castanets, beads and plastic tubes around him. He moves his hands around to find interesting objects.
Tactile toys encourage exploration.
Emma opens a toy house and finds a squidgy koosh ball. When it is dropped, it lights up.
Is it squidgy?
Look!
It's like a squidgy balloon.
What happens if you hold it above your head and drop it on the ground?
Is it
What
big?
happens like?
Wow!
Wow!
Is he not? No.
Michaelan is seated with a tray on his chair. He is exploring jelly and cornflour paste with his hands and feet. It is very messy.
Clever boy, that's just right. Nice feeling, actually. It is, isn't it?
Notice how he responds to the arrival of his sister.
Hashim's sister comes and kneels beside him. She tickles him with her hair and kisses him. Hashim vocalizes, moves his arm and briefly rolls onto his right side towards his sister, lifting his left shoulder right off the mat before rolling back onto his back. The sister then puts her arms round him and sings to him. Hashim stills and listens.
And washed the spider out. Out came the sunshine and dried the polar rain. So incy wincy spider climbing up the spout.
Yay, well done.
Most children enjoy close physical contact.
Then she tickles him again with her hair. She rubs her head on his tummy. Hashim smiles and giggles.
Good positioning maximises use of vision and attention.
7 toddlers are sitting supported by their mums on the floor with their teacher for circle time. They sing and sign together.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Hanging objects in a small space enables a blind or visually impaired child to find them.
Ava is lying in a little room. There are several items hanging on elastic that she can encounter as she moves her arms and legs, and sides of different textures that she can feel.
It's not as good as that one. My husband's dad put some pipe and things together and drilled some holes, and it's all black. Like, the idea was to try and, for our eyes, made the perspex like all black. But this is a really good tactile one. And we've just like hung sort of contrast and things, but I don't know, she's not quite as keen on it as what she is on this one.
She really likes that grass bit. Mm-hmm. She was so
She does. And the hands open up nicely to it as well.
Aaron is lying in the swing, wriggling his body, kicking his legs and blowing bubbles with a great big smile on his face.